What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back to World War Armies. We're going to be playing on the German side today, so let's go and jump into the battle. Alright, so it's going to be the Germans against the Germans. He's got the Jaeger, Engineer, Machine Gun, Kubel, Stug, Og, Strum, and the Wasp. Some of his units are higher than ours, some of ours are about on par. Our machine gun's slightly higher than his. Our Jaeger units are going to be weaker though, so we're definitely going to have to watch that out. So our flamethrower troop is probably going to have to be our early game troop, but we're going to use the Jaegers to at least try to capture units a little bit quicker. So we're definitely going to be sending a flamethrower troop over in the alpha zone, and we might either be saving up for an HMAG unit or not. Jaeger units typically do relatively well at destroying vehicles though, so that's the only problem about the HMAG unit. Jaeger units do have a slight advantage being an anti-tank troop. So we'll go ahead and send these guys across here. 80 points, grab one more Jaeger unit. He's going to capture the back around here. And now, at this point in the game, we're going to be saving up 150 points and start relying on flamethrowers. Especially in this early part of the game, depending on how aggressive he is, we definitely want to make sure that we're securing points as quickly as possible, spreading it out, and being able to hold down some zones. Once we get our Jaeger units, like inside the house, for example, we'll be a little bit more secure around here. Let's go ahead and capture that. Boom, move up to the next quadrant. That's good to go. Looks like he didn't actually push up too hard right now. He has an engineering squad that's going to be capturing his crates for him. So let's see here. So we're going to get this. Boom. Go inside that house. Flamethrower unit, I have full faith that you'll be able to fend off anything comes our way. So we're going to move our stuff around here. Grab down a tower inside that zone. Move across over here. So we got Jaeger units in direct conflict over inside this next zone. We got two flags captured inside our area here. Flamethrower squad, you're going to sneak up behind them. Jaeger units, unfortunately, you're going to be the punching bag of everybody while the flamethrower sits here and cleans up a little bit behind you. So we'll activate our damage boost, have our Jaeger squad focusing on his Jaeger unit. Once we get a little bit weaker, we are going to pull back and start heading back to our base. He's got a weak engineering squad. See your Jaeger units, you're going to hold down the grounds. Don't sit here and get pulled away too far though. So you guys go for the engineering squad, flamethrower, go for them. Is he lagging or something? That was super weird. Alright, so we got 4 seconds for that. So we do have enough for an HMAG unit. You know what? We're going to pull it in here. I don't know if that's the best call or not, but we do want to make sure that we're getting rid of these people. 300 points. We could have sat here and slapped down a pillbox inside the zone too. That would have done the same thing. We do want to make sure that we're building up some towers. So once we get 80 points, we are going to sit here and have another Jaeger unit to start caching some stuff and things. So HMAG unit, you get across the battlefield here. Jaeger 2 is super hurt. Let's see here. You guys managed to prevail, so yeah. You need to retreat. HMAG, go on that engineering team. Flamethrower squad, pull you back some, start capturing this base around here. We don't have enough points for that, so HMAG unit's going to turn and start taking on that. His engineering team's attempting to push back inside of our zone here, so we are going to need to spread apart here and start taking on some of his other troops. We do have a strength boost here. Once we get our troops fully healed up, we'll be able to start taking on some of his other men around here. So let's see, Jaeger 2, both of you guys are going to be moving up here. Activate our damage boost, boom, run across the battlefield here. Drop down a pillbox inside that zone. We don't have enough to build a building just quite yet, so we are going to have to wait on that. Flamethrower squad, let's go and pull you away. Looks like he's going to be attempting to do that same strategy of stealing all of our points right now. HMAG unit's going to be pushing back against his Jaeger units. Our Jaeger unit is having a little bit of a hard time pushing back against all of his other deals here. Let's see here. So we're going to pull him back some. We're going to use the pillbox as leverage to keep him outside of our zone. Once this gets built, it's going to be very hard for him to get us outside of our areas here. So let's see here. 3 seconds before we can activate a damage boost here. He does have stronger Jaeger units. However, once he starts losing his support characters, it's going to be much easier for us to start pushing forward here. So you know what, Flamethrower squad? Go for this Jaeger unit over here on this side. Slap down another tower. Alpha's going to stay ours until he manages to have a troop stay on there the entire time. HMAG unit's going to clear out that area. Jaeger 1, head back to the base, get some health. Jaeger 2, you're good to go. Stay there, fully capture that base. Flamethrower squad, get inside that building, build down our towers. You head back to the base, get some health here. Alpha is going to be under protection right now. Flamethrower squad does have a little bit of advantage against the Jaeger squad. They are able to use their flamethrower squads and flamethrowers to attack the Jaeger squad, so they're going to have a little bit of advantage since they do super high damage close range. Pillbox is a little bit outgunned here, so we are going to need to have some troops give him some backup as soon as possible here. Wait a second before we activate our damage boost though, because we don't want to necessarily wait it. His Jaeger squad's about to die anyways, so let's swap over to the other one. HMAG should be able to push out everybody inside the zone here. We have enough to get to the tier 2 phase, so we are going to go and take advantage of that. Our pillbox is by itself though, so we're probably going to have to slap down another pillbox before we get too far into the game. The Jaeger 2, let's get you up and running inside this building. HMAG unit, you done good. Head back to the base, get some repairs. Machine gunner is going to run across the battlefield here. He's going to help out the flamethrower, and then we'll be able to focus on the next range of pillboxes. We have houses right now since it's going to give us a defense boost. That's going to be essential in order for us to actually survive. So our machine gunners will have a little bit of advantage since they're able to attack further than the Jaeger squad. And plus, inside of a building, you're going to attack your closest target unless you manually tell them to attack the machine gunners. I think we're at a far enough range to where he would actually get automatically pulled outside the house. One thing that we could do is start doing some explosives to actually destroy the house that they're in, and that might be a little bit better. So we'll get a bazooka squad and a new pillbox up and running. Yeah, his air units are just going to destroy that. See, so pop our guy outside of that house. You're a little bit too weak, so we can't do anything with that. Regroup. Looks like that house is going to get destroyed regardless here in a second. He lost 2 Jaegers in that move. Come over here on this house, buddy. We got a bazooka squad also helping out. Let's see here. The thing is, we're also losing some of the cover for us as well. But you know what? We're going to keep our flamethrower inside that building and see what happens. Jaeger squad, we push them all outside of our zone here, so let's go and slap down another pillbox now that it has time to be built. Bazooka squad, move you across the battlefield here. Machine gunner, we're actually going to swap places. Flamethrower squad's going to move across the battlefield. Machine gunner gets inside the house. They got the best range. Jaeger unit, you guys are on your own. Jaeger 2, same with you guys. We do need to figure out a way to get rid of some of these guys, but for now, we're actually doing pretty good. All right, so he's pulling out the first of his vehicles here. He does have an engineering team that is going to be moving up here. Bazooka squad, let's move over here to the alpha zone. We do need to start working on that. He's got a Wesp and a Stug. He's basically been gearing up this entire time. So the pillbox is going to upgrade you to tier 2. We don't have enough for the rest. We got enough for a Wesp though, so let's go and grab you. Take on that machine gunner. Slap down another one of these. That's just going to stall him long enough for the bazooka team to get inside the zone. Let's see here. HMAG unit did take out that unit. Let's move over and cross inside the next area here. We don't have enough for a machine gunner here, so let's get a bazooka squad. And let's call in our tank squads. Looks like he's going to be retreating away immediately. HMAG unit's going to be sneaking around the corner here. Wesp is going to be holding down the ground here. Our Wesp is stronger than his, and our PZAG is going to be sort of a throwaway troop since it is a weaker guy. So his air squad is going to have to get killed, so let's go and move across the battlefield here. We got a Wesp over inside of our zone that's going to be taking up majority of the damage here. It's level 6 against level 8. So that is going to be an issue. We do have a bazooka team now. Bazooka team focuses on you. Let's get the damage up here. Finish that tank. There we go. Wesp, tactical retreat. Run! Alright, so our HMAG unit is going to be killing everybody that he has. So we need to sit here and wipe out that Jaeger unit. Bazooka squad, go for the Stug. We're going to have to rely heavily on bazooka squads. HMAG unit's going to get across the battlefield here. You guys are just going to be bait, unfortunately. Bazooka squad's going to be taking massive damage right now against that Jaeger unit. Move him a little bit closer inside of our zone here. Other bazooka squad's going to be moving inbound here. HMAG unit could not do enough damage to that in order to get rid of him. Pillbox over here is upgraded. Machine gunner squad is going to have to take on this engineering squad to get them outside of our zone. Bazooka squad snuck up from the rear. Let's see here. 3 seconds before we can get another bazooka squad up in the range. Machine gunner is going to be the distractor, basically. Alright, so he's got another Jaeger unit running towards us. Machine gunner, hop outside the building. Go against his Jaeger squad. Yes, I know I can't use that. Alright, so they died. Boom. Calling another troop here. Bazooka squad is going to be making it across the battlefield here. We don't have any other points for that. We are going to need to find a way to get rid of the Wesp. So the PZAG is going to have to focus on the Stug since it's so close to getting destroyed. We really want to destroy that thing before we lose too much of it. Come on, buddy, just shoot. One more shot should do it. Alright, so that got lost. We do have a big bomb though, and since he's inside of our territory, he's kind of screwed. So we'll move our troops over across the battlefield here. Basically, all of his units is stuck getting destroyed. His Stug should actually be pretty close to the blast radius to where it's taking in some damage here. So our bazooka squad is going to move across the battlefield here. We do have enough points though that we're just going to sit here and build inside of our zone here. Bazooka squads are going to make it across over here. Let's see if we can activate our damage boost. Let's go against the Stug. One of these guys should be able to get wiped out. There we go. Bazooka squad, you guys are going to be relying on that. So boom, West, get on you. Let's grab another bazooka squad. West tank, you guys are going to be going against the machine gunners right now. Let's grab a flamethrower squad and move him over towards the alpha zone. We are out of points right now. Bazooka squad, go for the West. See here, we are going to need to destroy this thing or else we're going to lose. Blow up that tank and we'll win. Jaeger squad, get across the battlefield. We are running low on points as 90, 100, boom. Let's activate our strength boost here. So he lost all of that units around here. Jaeger squad, get across the battlefield. West tank, go for his Jaeger units. If he wants to stick inside of our zone, so be it. Jaeger unit, go against his Jaeger. Flamethrower against his little Jeep. We can destroy this thing. Alpha is in the bag. Bazooka squad, move across the battlefield here. West, we are going to start slapping in some towers here in a second. Boom. Get back our zone, men. Jaeger units are going to be finding off the alpha zone. See, we need to have somebody on top of this post or else we're going to lose. Bazooka squad, destroyed that. Move on to the next target. Jaeger units, you guys are going to have to run around. Once we get 150 points, we'll be able to slap down the next target area around here. Boom. We went full strength. Jaeger units, go against his Jaegers. Bazooka squad, go against the Stug. Jaeger 3, go against his Jaeger squad. Wesp, get inside the zone and just start doing damage. Alpha zone gets ours, we'll win. It's 23, so all we need to do is push back some. Bazooka squad, go. We are going to need some backup here in a second, so let's go and slap down our general ability here. Zag, boom. We don't have 100 points since we sat there and used everything else. See, machine gunners, get inside the zone, 15. You guys can do the damage, I believe in you. Bazooka squads are all preparing to sit here and push back our opponents. 6 points, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.